Peace, y'all. It's your girl Zizzo here with Nappy Red and Kurt
Well,
the Jerk. We are Awareness Academy 411 here with the 411 to bring y'all in on the 411 of what's going on, and most importantly, educate you, bring you up to speed on just different things going on and some solutions to some things because we don't want to just talk about the problems. We want to talk about some solutions. You know what I mean? And as always, it's for educational purpose only. What applies, let it
exactly.
fly. If it don't, let it fly. And don't try this at home. It's not on us. It's on you.
he said, "Don't try it at home,
I
Donald."
mean, you could, but like I said, whatever happens
It
is
happens.
on. That's on you. You've been pre-warned. But it's been a hell of a week.
Woo!
Woo!
Sing
Yeah,
it.
I feel like I woke up in the twilight zone, man. Like I woke up the morning after the election night, and I didn't even check my phone or nothing. My daughter told me before I go, she's like, "Oh, Trump won, right?" I was like, "Fuck!" I woke up in the twilight zone.
I still can't believe it though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still in a trance.
Now, you know what? In our last episode, we said, we gave our predictions. I talk about the rise of feminine energy. I still believe that feminine energy is definitely rising, regardless of who's in office. But I remember feeling like when all this first started, I said he was going to win. I was like, just
Yeah,
off
you
of the
did.
fact that you got way too many people that were just mad.
Just
You
mad
know?
at them Democrats, and but
Yeah.
the whole thing is like, if y'all really thought she was going to win, y'all
We was
must was in the
bugging.
twilight zone. Y'all
We
must was in
was.
the
I can
twilight zone
honestly say I was.
because if you just
Mhm.
look at how she was thrown in for 100 days, you can't campaign for 100 days and win. That's right there. Should have told you that she was set up and everything. And second of all, the
Mhm.
Democrats done messed up for 4 years with with a lot of stuff.
Not
And
doing
I
enough
think,
for us.
and I think that
Mhm.
the two hurricanes proved that point when they try to get money from FEMA and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff wasn't going on, and they said a lot of Democrats didn't even vote. Like a lot of people,
Yeah,
Democrats,
there was like
they didn't even vote.
14 million people, something like that
Yeah,
didn't vote. Like it's a
they
high
yeah
number
they was like,
of
we
people
not
that
messing
did
with
not vote. And I was close to being one of them, but I can hear my dad in my head like, we went to war to fight for you. And then I hear my other ancestors, we died for
it.
you to be able to vote. It's like this ancestral guilt that you
Right?
gotta
Yeah,
vote. Even though in my opinion, you're just playing with the game. It's a
but yeah,
ritual.
yeah. My opinion with this is, now you got to do the knowledge on all of this technology that they thrown at us. Our history books,
Uh-huh.
they gave us a history books that said this is what it is, this is what y'all was, this is that.
Mm.
Now fast forward to 2024 is the same thing. They throw it on, but they throw it on the news. Oh, this is happening and this is happening, and we feeding into this now.
And then
They
they shot
saying,
down. And then they shot down. What was it when they was critical race theory?
yeah, all
Yeah.
that, like. But see, this is what I like about Trump. A lot of people might get mad.
Nah. What?
He's talking about all that. The alphabet people, they getting thrown out. We not doing this with them. It's
Don't
it's a
don't
wrap with them.
don't say too much.
Hold
We
up!
want,
Wait, wait,
but, I,
wait, wait,
No,
but
wait.
no,
you
no,
said that
no,
yourself.
Let's keep it
no.
realistic.
He
Hold up.
said it. He said it on the
Yeah.
news.
Well, he
It's
did
on
say,
Oh,
TV.
yeah, he
listen,
did.
he
Yeah,
did
he did.
say a
Yeah, he said
lot
it.
of stuff. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Joe Rogan was
realistically,
talking about it
let's
too.
let's keep it funky though. How often do you see people deliver the shit that they talk during
Nah,
these
it don't.
campaigns? You know what I mean?
None of that.
Like he's gonna. I believe his ego is so damn big that he has to be known as the best president. So he's gonna do something. And more
Oh
importantly,
yeah.
I look at any situation that we come into, like God has a plan and everything that God does is good. So we have to look at even this, that there's a plan with this, and somehow, some
Oh
way
yeah.
things are gonna work out. The only real thing I'm afraid of, if I'm afraid of anything, is the battery that's full on 100% in these racist backs right now. Like Like these mofos is losing their minds. They talking about hell Trump and all that shit. Like,
But also this should wake us up now and
yeah,
everything. So
it
so so
should.
so 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 we can stick together. And like I said before, I keep saying it. We got to bring back our Black Wall Street so we can
Black
do it
Panthers too.
ourselves. Yeah, no, they out there. The Black Panthers is out there, but they
Oh,
on
they
the
out
low
there,
right
but we
now.
need to
Yeah,
assemble.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Well,
But
oh,
but they can't really do nothing if we not united.
that's
That's the
true.
whole thing. You know what I'm
we
saying?
I don't even think that's even an answer at this point. Right now, we gotta see. We gotta wait. Right now, we need to be reactionary because I see all the people that Trump is appointing, and not all of them are that worse. I mean, some of them are pretty horrific, but I think they got guardrails where they know where to. I'm not gonna do that
Oh
much
yeah,
because at some
yeah,
point, what Elon Musk was proposing, talking about that he could do a tax cut of $2 trillion. I already know he's not gonna be able to do that unless he destroy the whole economy. And he's not gonna destroy the economy because ain't nobody gonna buy a Tesla. Elon Musk is a very intelligent man. I think that was just a random answer he gave. Oh, I'll cut it by $2 trillion. Because at the end of the day,
yeah.
it's dream selling. Like what Charlamagne the God said, it's dream selling right now. So you just say any and everything that's popular.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
that's what I'm saying. Like they're gonna say anything, and more importantly, and this is one thing I want
Yeah,
to put people up on game with. Like y'all have to really understand energy,
Mm-hmm.
your energy. Like I've said this on other episodes of how powerful your mind is, how powerful your energy is, and you have to understand that
yeah,
these people understand that level of what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
they do.
You know what I mean? And they know that the more energy you put towards something, whether you want it or you don't, you
Mm-hmm.
will manifest that thing. So Trump saying and having all these people say all these wild shit is getting all the people that love him to love him more and all the
Mm-hmm.
people that hate him to hate him more. But that's all energy. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it's all
Technology.
like they have to understand, like these people understand these principles, so they know what they're doing to get your energy. It's shock value, it's shock and awe. Why? Because they're siphoning your energy right from you, which is creating the very reality that they want to create. Like the whole like I'll even go as deep as saying like this whole shit when it comes to the government and how it's set up, it's all ritualistic. Like one, Washington D.C. is in a pentagram. There's many symbolic symbols. You got the pentagon. You got all these symbols that you've been taught that they were negative because you know they associated with witchcraft and shit. Say, oh, witchcraft is negative. Like, nah, this is real
Witchcraft is in the Bible.
geometry type shit that they understand that there's power in these shapes, there's power in these different things, and even you casting your ballot, you voting, you're like agreeing, like you're also adding to the spell. You know what I mean? And again,
That's what it sounds like. Casting a ballot, casting
yeah,
because they
you
always say
casting a
cast your
spell.
ballot,
You're
it's not
literally
casting a
like
spell.
it's all a ritual. Like look at even inauguration. Why is that shit so big? And then look at all the little things that they're doing, the way it's all set up. Like that's all ritual. That's all some type of setting where they're pulling in the energy. And when you like a pentagram is so powerful. It pulls in success and protection and all these and power, right? And that's why Washington D.C. is in the shape of a pentagram. But then they got people out here thinking that pentagram is a negative thing, just like the swastika. People look at the swastika and they're like, "Oh
Mhm.
no,
That was
that's
actually a
the
peace sign
negative." But
initially. It used
yeah,
to be for
the
peace.
swastika means good luck and fortune. That's what it
Yeah.
really is
Yeah.
for.
Mhm.
And look at what happened. The people that wore it, even though they did some fucked up shit with it, they still got the fortune. They still accomplish the goal that they set out to do. And again, like all this stuff is a game ultimately, so really I'm loving, like, in the last time he was president, one thing I noticed is that it did bring a lot of people together. I remember even talking to teachers and they told me how the classrooms and the hallways became more colored with cultural things. Like people wanted to get more, more connected with each other. Like it actually did force some type of togetherness. So now we get in the second round. Oh, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, the second round.
And plus, I see a lot of white people don't like Trump. Like a lot of white people really don't like Trump because
I thought so too. That's what I found out. But they voted for him.
I don't know. I think there's more that like him than don't.
No. Here's the thing. They voted for him because
the economic reasons.
Some of it could be economic reasons, but what it is from what I heard is that all over the world, all the incumbent presidents or prime ministers losing the battle because of the fact that the economy was so screwed up that whoever is in charge of the economy at the present time that the country turned to SHIT is basically taking a hit for it. Even though that Joe Biden pretty much fixed the economy, and I promise you, the first year, 2 years of Trump presidency, the economy gonna get 100 times better. It's not gonna be because of Trump. It's be because of the shit that he laid out, the format that he laid out. It just takes time to do better. Because now, gas prices is low. Let's be realistic. Eggs ain't no fucking $8 no more. That shit is
Yo, when Trump was when he was in the office, gas went up to $5 a gallon. Now it's down to what? I put 278.
Well, I'm at Jersey and shit. You got 242 in Jersey.
Yeah, the lowest I seen out here in New York was 278, and I think that was last week at Costco. So
that's
when I go to Costco this weekend, I'm gonna see it even lower because I like getting my Costco gas. But now this is the lowest I've seen it since Obama was in office.
And interest rate right now is 3.9. And jobs is the lowest ever in the history of this country. See, this is all the good shit that the stupid ass, and I'm gonna say it, stupid ass Democrats don't know how to message. Dumb ass stupid. I don't know how the hell y'all want to be so. How y'all got all these fucking degrees? And I'm cursing because it irritates me. You got all these fucking degrees, and y'all don't know how to fucking put shit together that makes sense with American people. Like y'all all untouched with the American people. Y'all don't understand how we operate. The reason why Trump got elected because he don't use sophisticated words and like with Kamala Harris and God bless her and I think she did the best that she can do with her team and how they instructed her to do. Where they fucked up at, she sounded like a goddamn robot over time because she kept on using the same shit, the same speech over and over. I understand you regurgitate a little bit. But one thing I give about Trump would say the same speech, but he'll put that shit in rotation. He'll say it in different ways.
She also
talk about something else to get back to the same shit you were talking about before.
She also messed up having Meg Thee Stallion twerking on stage. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Megan,
like,
Megan,
why are you having all these celebrities with this? Like, what are you doing? Like,
but see, that's what I'm saying. It's all designed.
That's what became a joke. Yeah. Like, yo, when I saw her speech after Trump won, she seemed it felt rehearsed. Like it's like she knew. Like they been knew who was gonna win.
Yeah.
I mean? Like they already
she was part of that.
Win,
and she was part of it.
Yeah, I feel like they like her even being put in the space that she was put. The way to put it there was like set up for him to win. You know what I mean? It's like it seems like they already knew because the way she played it off in the end was kind of like, yeah, you know, I do this, but y'all ain't know, you know.
Yeah.
She was real cool with it. Like,
somebody that's close to her told me that she was crying. They said she was crying. This is between what I heard from sources that know her. She was crying so much that she couldn't even come out and address her people. That's why she waited the next day. That's why her representative came out.
I think it's all bullshit.
No, think about the next day. She came out like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, the next day.
Well, yeah.
She can't. No, but that's not how it usually works. Every other former person that's running for presidency, usually
they come out at 12 in the morning. They come out at 1 in the morning.
Yeah, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. They don't go to sleep. Hillary Clinton conceded because remember, Democrats follow the rules more than Republicans do, so they concede early. Once they see that this shit is going left for them. And it's damn near no matter if they tally up the votes, they're not going to win. They come out and make a speech right away, say, hey, you know, it's good matches and third. Now, them actually communicating with Trump or
cleaned up them emotions real good then.
So I guess the joke was on her. I guess the joke was on her.
or she was crying that it was finally over because I know I am.
Because let me tell you something. Ain't nobody gonna endorse her up to over billions of dollars for her to lose. They thought they had a chance. But
I
this
doubt it.
country's not ready for her. No, trust me.
Like she ain't had
They
a
thought
chance in
She
hell.
gonna run
no,
to
you say that
2028.
now, but
I
what if she the
guarantee
one?
you. Yo, how much you
Huh?
want to bet she
She
gonna
ain't had
run
a
to
chance in
2028?
hell. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be. I didn't want to say it
Hold up.
from the first beginning because
Yeah.
everybody would have been like, no. But
Nah,
she ain't
you
had a
should have
chance
said
in
it.
hell. She ain't had a
You
chance
should
in
have said
hell.
it. But listen, let's see what he does over the next 4 years. Because if she runs again, he does
No,
enough
she ain't gonna run
things in
again.
this.
It'd be stupid. It'd be stupid. Let me tell you something. They're not gonna be ready 4 years from now. They just gotta get another white man to run.
Okay, look.
That's
I'm gonna
it.
tell you this: they wasn't ready for a white president, so they definitely don't want a black president. So
Woman, yeah.
Hillary was kicked out, and then they was like,
But she
"Let's
won a
throw her
popular
up
vote
in there."
though. She won a popular vote,
She
so
did win the popular vote.
the American people spoke. It's
The
just
American
electoral
people
college
spoke
didn't.
because in that regard, Hillary did actually win. You know, it's
Technically,
that
we go by the people.
dumbass electoral college of why she didn't win. And what bugs me about is that this electoral college, like that shit needs to be updated because there's way more people than there was
Yeah.
back then when they first started it. And the fact that they even keep it going to me just shows even more how it's rigged. And then just look at it from this point. They rig everything: NFL, NBA, all the major sports. They're rigging. You don't think they ain't gonna rig this shit too? Come on.
Look at Yankees. All those mistakes that the Yankees did, I think that shit was rigged. They screwed up so much. They was up about 5 points. They was winning 5 points over. Boom.
I didn't even watch it. All I saw was when dude went to catch the ball and dude tried to damn ball out and twist his wrist up and shit. You dumb.
He got death threats. They gave him death threats. Yeah, he got his own security, but they got death threats for him. Think about it. Yankees about to win the World Series. You literally dropped the ball. What a situation, like.
But wasn't that was the Dodgers player though that he?
Yeah, Dodgers. No, but talk about the Dodgers beat.
Oh yeah, because you catching he's catching the Yankees like that's they run. Like what you doing?
I think all this is rigged, and plus it's a lot of devils running this stuff. So.
Now, what do you guys think about the fight next week? Because we didn't get on. We didn't even really talk much about this.
Oh, Mike Tyson.
Oh, I'm excited like a little girl. Like,
this actually happens now. Oh my god.
Now, if you know Tyson plays soft, he
destroy this kid.
You know, if Tyson plays soft, even though they probably got
rules. He's not. He's not playing soft. He already said it. He said, nah, he wants it, he gonna get it. Like Tyson said he's going in there to destroy this kid. He said he's gonna beat him. He said he's gonna send him back to what was it, the UFC? That's where he originally started fighting. Yeah, he said he's gonna send him back there with his brother. That's what
he really started as an internet person. He was just an internet person. That's all he was. He was a live streamer like what we're doing right now. He's a podcaster.
Yeah,
he's I used to watch him. I subscribe to him. I used to watch the podcast. It's silly as hell. It's funny.
I can't wait to see
this.
Like
Jake Paul.
I've been waiting all year for this.
I like both. I like them, but they're gonna lose. Like Jake Paul is gonna get himself killed.
What you think, Red? Who you think is gonna? What you think is gonna happen?
I don't even pay attention to this shit no more.
No, but Red.
It's not like the last time. It's like sports ain't sports no more. Like none of this don't turn me on no more. Like it don't. Like I don't even watch boxing. But everybody be like, yo, you gonna watch the boxing? That shit don't turn me on no more. Like it's just because it's corny, it's fixed, it's corny. And you think
Mayweather won those fights? You don't like the way he went. You hate that decision.
No. I just like real fighters. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mayweather give us our money's worth. Because think about it. We used to get mad when we go to that Tyson fight. He knock him out the first round. Now what the fuck we gonna do? We all sitting there playing with our thumbs. Like, Tyson just killed them.
Nah. See,
now we got Mayweather
like
go 12 rounds and everybody complain about it. This nigga always win by decision. We gotta pick a side. I swear, yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is the kind of arguments I have with my boys back and forth. I'm like, bro, you was mad when Tyson knocking people out. You mad because he goes in decision every fight, 12 rounds. He don't really knock nobody out. Yeah, where's the balance at? Like,
there's no way I think Mike Tyson is gonna taint his legacy with this kid at this age. Like people like, oh, he's too old to fight. No, he ain't.
Would you fight Tyson? Would I fight him? Would I fight Tyson? I got him by. He's a lot older than me.
He's 58 years old, but Most
He'll
people
kill
are
us.
at the peak of their when especially Mike Tyson, like he been training his whole life. Dude that trained him when he was younger said that this is the best he's ever seen him. That's crazy. That's scary.
Remember, when it comes to power, the last thing you lose is your power. Meaning that even if you slower, you still got that heavy hit. So if you always hit hard, you're always gonna be able to pack a hard punch.
I seen the
even as an
videos
old
of him
man, that's just how it is. I seen an Italian guy with one of those polo shirts on, fighting some dude that was in shape, and the Italian guy just like this, look like Rocky Marciano. Boop boop, dropped him. Do all that muscle shit that didn't save him.
No, it's like that's
right
what I'm saying. Like the older,
some old ass guy look like he like 70 years
why
old.
you think when people go train martial arts, they always got the Mr. Miyagi and like the older dudes, like these be the ones they hit you with
Mike
2
Tyson
fingers.
had
It's
the old
over.
guy
Like
come on, come on, go.
Like they hit you with 2 punches. And imagine if Bruce Lee was still alive and Bruce Lee was in his 70s. You don't think he don't even need a 1-inch punch no more? He probably just pluck somebody and it's over. Like,
yo, Red, would you beat Bruce Lee ass?
Hell no.
I fuck that nigga
up. Me?
I beat Bruce Lee ass.
That nigga 1-inch punch you right in your forehead.
Right? We always think we could, right? Man, get your 120-pound ass. I slap that nigga.
What you think, Red?
I'm not fighting nobody that's licensed to fuck you up. I will shoot you first.
You get a bullet.
I'm not doing that.
Bullet.
You get a bullet.
You get a bullet. Because
block
up.
I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go in the ring with Tyson or Bruce Lee and be like, okay, I can do this. Hell no. Bow. Sit your ass down.
Look at my karate hand.
But look, just like Biggie said, all that muscles and stuff, I'll slow you down with a 4-4. I'll put you down. Yeah, I'll let you lose a lot of weight. I'll let you lose a lot of weight.
Yo,
I'm not doing all that. Yeah, nah, that's crazy. Nah, I'm not even gonna get my body hurt up like that.
Oh hell nah, yo, you know
that's lifelong consequences.
Think about the fight with Roy Jones and Tyson. Tyson was allowed to knock him out, and Tyson was allowed to hit him in the face, but he was allowed to hit him as hard as he wanted in the ribs. And Roy Jones said every punch hurt because he was hitting him in the ribs and all that. Like that's the Tyson giving body shots. He's not allowed to hit him in the face.
Yeah, because he I forgot who Tyson was fighting. Bread. He was fighting, and then Mike Tyson dad asked him like, "What you think about the fight?" He said, "Every time I hit him in the ribs, every time I catch him in the ribs, he was screaming like a little bitch. Boom! I hit him like again. He screamed like a little bitch. Right there, I shot him. Like I'm waiting for you outside. You got me crying. Nah,
Tyson is a beast, man. I love Mike Tyson though. He is mad funny. Like watching his podcast, but sometimes that dude is scary, man.
He's a fucking intimidating guy. Like he might just hook you. Like you say the wrong shit. I see everybody I seen sat with him look nervous. Even the toughest niggas that sat with him look nervous. Like, wait a second, I don't know. Yo, Joe Rogan said just Tyson build and the way he postured himself, he had to get a bigger desk. Joe Rogan podcast,
he said he was scared. He wanted more space between him and Mike. Yeah.
And Joe Rogan a professional, even though Joe Rogan's a comedian, he's a professional fighter. He's a UFC fighter.
Yeah, but Joe Rogan gonna turn around and say that Tyson's too old to fight, that he gonna get hurt.
Nah, Joe Rogan talking shit.
I know he's gonna get hurt. He's an old man.
I think he just spiced up the fight. He spiced up the fight. I think he's doing that. Because Tyson right now, let me tell you something. Usually you worry about him being old, having not the same speed. The dude look like he got the same speed to me. And he just trained with Mayweather too. Him and Mayweather sparred and all that. Yeah, which I thought was weird because they talk shit about each other.
Like I seen him doing like neck workouts. Like that dude got a whole his neck is probably the size of my thigh. Like this dude is beast mode.
Mike Tyson is what you call the ultimate alpha male. You know why? Because who you know play with tigers as pets.
Word, and they talk about I stopped letting them sleep in the bed because they kept fighting.
What a fucking animal, right?
Yeah, like, yeah,
Like,
okay.
oh yeah, stop
Animal
the tigers
recognize
from sleeping
animal.
in the bed with me because they kept fighting. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, you laying in the bed with two tigers
He's a
Yeah.
fucking animal. Like,
fighting?
yo, that's why I said there's some people out here just fucking a monster. Tyson's a goddamn monster.
We gotta be happy
as a
that
human
Mike
being.
Tyson learned about smoking weed and taking
Real
steroids.
talk.
And
That's
that
why he
shit
ain't knocking
calmed
everybody
his
out.
ass down. But
Yeah.
what? Yo,
Yeah. Mike Tyson he's yeah.
He's a
Like
knock back in the days in the hood.
you already see what he did with Mitch Green. He fucked him up at the Dapper Dan and not his eyes off. Man, listen.
Yeah, he killed them.
There's no way.
Yeah, I'm looking definitely forward to us talking about that fight the weekend, after the fight for sure.
That shit gonna be lit.
This is
man.
When they
gonna be
fight
good. I think it's the 15th. It's the 15th. Yeah,
Yep.
the 15th.
That's my son's birthday too. Like
Pay-per-view.
So they fighting next Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
well,
excited.
they're gonna be on past us. I mean, it would be cool. We'd be on here live talking about it, but we'll see. We'll see. Because if he ain't gonna probably get on till like 11, 12 o'clock. They always
don't get me wrong. I could stream the fight on the computer. We can watch it together too, which is crazy.
I'll be up. I'm a big girl.
I could definitely stream it on the computer. You heard me? I got the pro. I got it. I ordered the shit. What? I'm gonna fuck with it. I'm supporting Tyson. I spend whatever it costs. And we have it on PC, and all three of us watching it not only on Facebook, YouTube. We could watch it on TikTok all together.
Yeah.
Then again, we probably get flagged. Never mind. I just thought about that shit.
Yeah, you probably get flagged. Like, how are you gonna be putting that up here? No, chill.
Yeah,
but on
money.
Because every bar that plays the fight has to pay $1,000 just for them allowed to be able to play it in a public setting.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They got paid. That's nothing compared to like how much money they're gonna make from drinks and nachos and mad people. Once they advertise, we're gonna have the fight. Everybody going down. Everybody gonna be in it because not everybody want to spend $60.
That chicken wings.
Everybody don't want to spend $60. Some people rather take that $60 and buy some wings and a drink and watch it with some random people and have a good time. Yeah.
That's actually gonna be a fun day in the sports bar. I can't even front. Like, I wouldn't mind going to a sports bar that night because that looked like it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think I might fuck with a sports bar too.
I might find me one too. Because like, certain things you just gotta be in a sports bar for, like Super Bowl and good-ass fights.
I'm gonna tell you, we was in the sports bar in Manhattan looking at the Knicks game, the Knicks playoff when the OJ Simpson came on. Yo, we was pissed off. We was like, yo, get this shit off the TV. And you see OJ in a white Bronco. And we said,
damn, he took it way back.
Yeah.
When OJ was being the diversion so that his son could get out. No.
Yeah, exactly.
OJ did not do it. He did not do it.
He ain't fit the glove.
If the
I believe that he got somebody to do it though. Maybe.
Nah, it was the other dude. It was the dude that was supplying the drugs.
Right? Assassin dude.
They said it was a dude supplying her drugs or some shit. It was either him or supposedly it's his son. They were saying it was his son. Somebody did it, but it wasn't OJ. But now, God, rest OJ. He rested in peace now. So, he knows. Only God knows.
Yeah.
But now we had some interesting shit. Quincy Jones passed away too this week.
Yeah, Quincy Jones.
When you really think about what he's responsible for with music, like he created everything that we grew up on.
That's true. Quincy Jones was a legend, man. Damn.
And he was cool with was it Tupac and Michael Jackson had a fight over Quincy Jones's daughter. Because Tupac was being disrespectful. Mike was like, "Don't you talk to her like that."
Everybody said Michael Tyson. I said Mike Tyson. Michael Jackson fight.
Michael Jackson whooped that ass.
But think about it. The man can dance. He got the heels on. He kicked somebody.
And he got that reach too. Now, I was about to say Mike Tyson again. Michael Jackson got hands. He took him down.
Prince too. Prince. They said Prince has some hands too.
Yeah, well,
Really?
Prince was just Prince had hands and he was
Prince was
dope with
different.
basketball. He's just a
Yeah,
different breed of dude. Like,
he's a Milwaukee dude
Yo,
at
yo,
that. So
Prince had men and women like him.
word.
What Dave Chappelle said, he said, "Don't stare in his eyes. You might turn gay for 30 seconds."
You put the pussy on you like,
Yeah, remember that? Remember,
Yeah.
nothing stupid with that part. And Dave Chappelle was like, "Yeah." He said Charlotte and them all got a new girl in the group, Mickey Free. But I was a dude. He said the guy that was like a bitch is getting all the girls.
yeah, he's like, the more you look like a bitch, the more girls you got. That shit was funny.
That
Dave
show.
Chappelle's a
Oh my
legend,
god.
man.
Yo,
Love Dave
people, this is
Chappelle.
just for entertainment purposes. We just having a good time. We ain't see each
Yes,
other in
we
a
just
minute.
having a good time.
We got
Oh,
the
and
crew
real quick,
together. We just
people,
having a great time.
I need y'all to go on YouTube. I need you to subscribe to Awareness Academy 411.
Yeah.
Like, share, comment. Let us know if
Yeah,
you like
comment.
what we
Let us know
talk
something.
about. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, let us know if you you feeling us and share it. Like,
Yeah.
spread the wealth.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So since we do try to keep this about, where we're speaking on solutions
Awareness.
and awareness, what would you guys recommend from just the two topics we spoke about with the elections and everything? What would you say that people could actually do to help themselves through this situation? What would you recommend? I know what I would say, but I'm just curious of what y'all got.
I will say tough it out, suck it up, and keep doing what you're doing. Like
It.
a lot of people don't understand. They like, oh, he's here. We're gonna have this. I'm like, we have worse shit that happened to
In the
us.
'60s, like people forget that.
Yeah.
People forget that even before we was born, it was way worse than it was then. And I doubt what's gonna happen now is gonna match the '60s. I doubt it.
No.
Although we got some situations.
Yeah.
But
we do got some situations. Like, did y'all hear about so there's this family that lived across the street. It was a Hispanic family, a white family, right? And the kids always played with each other. They've always been cool. The Hispanic family voted for Trump. The white family also voted for Trump. As soon as Trump won, now the white family telling the Hispanic family, I don't want your kids playing with my kids and busting shots in the air to get them not to play with their kids. Like, that's crazy.
And then this dude, on my Facebook post, he was telling me, he a cool dude. He said, yo, I was just walking and some white boy drive by in a car that said, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only
The
thing that
Karen's
worries
about
me.
to go up like 5,000.
They got the full battery in their back, man. And even
but see, they doing it, but they not staying there. They just doing it in flight. Like they
just talking shit as they run past, right?
Yeah, exactly. And everything. Yeah.
I hope.
But
I hope that sounds good.
But
maybe not
look,
no, they set a HBCU on fire in fucking Tennessee, man.
There you go.
Yeah, it's gonna be like this for a couple of weeks.
I
and
know
then
Tennessee
all that
was like that
down.
though. Like,
before
that happened, I just started finding out about Tennessee, but I didn't know it was
Tennessee
that bad.
Like one of
and then when I heard that, and then when I heard that they set the HBCU college on fire after the Trump won, I'm like, yo, Tennessee is really bad. Like, yo, my heart goes out to Tennessee. Please, black people out there, keep your head up, man, and arm up and start learning something, because this ain't the 50s. Now, that's all I'm gonna say. This ain't the 50s.
Yeah, real talk.
Shoot
because
back.
we ain't gonna just let you.
All.
Honestly, to keep it 1,000, the difference between the blacks now and the black in the '60s. Not saying that they didn't fight back, but because we don't know what it's like to live in the '60s. Let you try to turn it to the '60s now. We're turning this whole shit up.
Turn up.
We're turning this whole shit up because we didn't live in the '60s to understand how the '60s perform and operate.
Where we was coming out of Jim Crow and we still scared and
there's a lot of pookies and ravens in the hood, young niggas that don't mind losing their life just for no reason. So
speaking of listen,
we're sending them to go take care of you.
The fact that how the generation is now, like how kids have gotten so disrespectful and so bad, I just hope they turn that energy where it belongs. You know what I mean?
Will now. They're gonna have no choice.
Power. And funny enough, Public Enemy is actually on tour right now. So we need to hear that right about now.
He better not
Okay,
go to
so
West
look,
Virginia.
I want to ask y'all about Buckshot. What y'all think about that story?
Yo,
Oh,
that is
Buckshot.
crazy, man. Like he's what? Isn't he in his 50s? Is it late 50s? Like how you
49.
still out in the street? Oh, he's 49. Like how you out here still
49.
getting?
But they said that he called the cops on a person that was swatting in his apartment, and the dude see so he seen one of the dudes, and the dude called him a snitch. Was like, yo, you a snitch, and whatever. So what Buckshot, I think what Buckshot did, they said the dude was with his grandmother and autistic kid, and Buckshot was still like you know what I'm saying, was the aggressor to the shit, and they whipped him out and everything. So I seen that.
Wow.
I seen that live.
I didn't read
I
I didn't
seen that.
hear the whole
Yeah, that's a
story. I
little
just heard
different
about him
though.
getting fucked up. Like,
Yeah,
but
So that's
damn.
a
yeah.
survival beat down there. That's not some I'm just gonna beat you up because I'm ruthless and I'm in your spot. No, I'm gonna beat you up because you just handle yourself crazy. Yeah, I know I'm in
Violent.
your spot. Yeah, I know I'm squatting, but I'm not squatting because I want to. I'm squatting because I probably don't got shit. And now you come in here on some gangster shit and talking about you calling police.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm not saying
this
it's
is really
justifiable.
happened, right? Though, get
I'm not
out.
saying
They
it's
said
justifiable.
he got him arrested. He got the person arrested
And they got
because
beat
he
up
broke.
afterwards?
Oh, it was a
Yeah, he got beat up.
retaliation.
No, it wasn't a retaliation. They said the dude was walking with his mom's and the autistic son or daughter, and the dude seen him, went on Instagram and was like, "Yo, you a snitch, you a snitch." So that's what I think Buck got mad at, because he's calling him a snitch, and he was like, "I'm not a snitch. What you talking about? I'm a snitch or whatever." And it was like, "You a snitch." And
Well,
then if you look at the video, you see Buckshot pulling up his pants, like what? And you don't do that with nobody mom's
not when you're old too.
autistic.
Not when you're old, because everybody's shooters. These young niggas be having little pocket pistols.
Yeah.
So while you think shit is sweet, niggas pull out their pocket, little ass tidy jeans. Bye. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
if you
But see,
yeah.
I think if that was his property, he should have called the U.S. Marshals and got him out of the apartment and left it alone. Don't antagonate the dude and everything. You know, these young dudes. Yeah. These young dudes flip out and
That's a fact.
everything. So if you look at the video, you'll be like, oh wow, like I think he was the aggressor to the thing, but now they were saying one dude did it, then they said 4 dudes did it. So I don't know.
Oh, we'll see what happens.
I just want to say Buckshot get well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk,
shout out
man.
to,
Crazy.
Stay away
Buckshot.
from knuckleheads, man.
Chill out, man. Chill the hell out,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Like, for real. I hope you're all right though, but chill out.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, just stay away from knuckleheads, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, it's this. Listen, we're in. You know how when you get a pimple and it's red and then it turns white and it's time for it to pop when it turns white.
Cheese nuts.
That's where we at right now. We in the white with the white head of shit coming to a head, and we're gonna see what happens over the next 4 years, because there's a lot of interesting things going on right now.
This is the best thing, and and I'm gonna be optimistic, and it's gonna sound funny. This may be the best thing for the Democrats. The reason why I say that is because now they will have to transform their new party to something that's more appealing to the American people, right? And they got to stop being politically correct, because Trump killed that whole system of, let me speak proper, let me convey my message this way. No, now it's time to start relating yourself to the American people again.
I think the only way that's gonna happen is if younger people get in office, because
like Jasmine Crockett, because she's ratchet and I love her.
Oh, I love Jasmine.
I love me some Jasmine.
Ooh, Jasmine is a beast. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like when it phases out and it changes in terms of who's in office and who's there, I think that'll help to change the climate as well. Because there's a lot of people that don't stand for the bullshit. Like, they went in there because their roots are in regular life. You know what I mean? A lot of these people that are in there, that's been in there for the last 80 years, they came from money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact.
They
But
came from money. They've already been accustomed to money. They already think they're better than everybody. So that's how they even got there in the first place. And these mofos is dead ass going until they drop dead. Like,
Yeah.
this is
McConnell. Like Mitch McConnell looked like
Yeah.
look like a walking like
a turtle. He's like a turtle that can't move that much. He look like one of my turtles, right? Real talk. But here's the thing.
And then you got Nancy Pelosi, like her eyes is just sinking more and more in the back of her head. Like, girl, would you go retire?
Yeah.
I think right now, the best thing, and this is a message for Donald Trump supporters. Get this message to Donald Trump. Trump, you have the ability to be the greatest man in this earth right now because you're going to have the House. You're going to have the House. It looks like you're going to have it. You already got the Senate. You already got the courts, and you could probably appoint 2 more judges for appointment, and boom. Now you got the judges on lock. You got the House, the Senate. You can really create some real good shit for the American people and become a legend. Because you old, keep it 100, you're not spring chicken.
He's
so
the
if
oldest
you really want to live a legacy,
president.
Nobody can say shit about you, Mr. Trump. Well, Donald Trump,
said Mr.
President
Trump.
47. Yeah, nobody can say shit about you. If you change shit right now in these 4 years, I dare you. Because I know you have a big ego. Let your big ego do good shit and see how the American people react to it. So when everybody hates you, everybody hates you and don't like what you stand for and all that crazy rhetoric. You know, at the end of the day, yeah, you like money, but you don't give a shit about all that. You don't give a shit about all that. Just try to.
I don't know. I think he's been going to Klan rallies, man.
No. You give a shit about money, but you have the ability to really do good right now. Try.
That dude,
see if you do it.
Yo, you got these Proud Boys out here talking about Hail Trump. That dude has been to some of them. I'm telling you, he been there wearing probably the red shit.
I just hope that the ego in him. I hope that the ego in him just make him.
Somebody gonna pop that orange balloon in a minute.
They said they just caught somebody that was planning an assassination on him.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Matter of fact, he was from Staten Island. They said he had ties. He had ties to Staten Island.
No, listen. I don't know if I would want his successor, his vice president, to be.
Oh no, that's another thing. Listen, people, please do not try to assassinate Trump.
Unless
because y'all do not understand, and don't disrespect JD Vance.
2 headshots.
Did you see this? JD Vance is a lot more scary than Donald Trump because he's an Ivy League grad. He's a fucking attorney, and he's a very intelligent guy. He is not dumb. He's very intentional. Even though he say crazy shit, it don't matter. The man know how to communicate, and the man know how to write policy. You do not want that guy to take Donald Trump's place.
He don't got to
and he also he's also part of Heritage Foundation. So right now, it looked like they might not move directly with the Heritage Foundation. Might do American First, which is kind of shitty, but it's nowhere near worse than the Heritage Foundation. You do not want JD Vance to be the president of the United States, I promise you. You think Trump is a devil? You ain't seen the devil yet.
See what happens.
What color is his wife?
JD Vance?
JD Vance?
Yeah. She Indian or something, right?
Indian lady,
right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She related to Robert Swami. No, I'm joking. She related to Kamala Harris. Kamala. No, I'm joking. That's funny. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I felt like shit when I kept on calling her Kamala. I'm like, yeah, Kamala. When I'm trying to, and not to disrespect it, just try to say good shit about her to my friends. Like, yeah, you know, Kamala. He said, see, nigga, even Trump got you, bro. You saying her name wrong. I said, damn. See what happens when you repeat shit over and over and over. It starts to hit your
mind to see that. Yeah. Just like anytime I hear somebody say China, I'm like, China. Like,
yeah, right.
China. Thank you, Trump, for that one.
Yo, let me tell you something. China. Trump just at this point, just be a fucking comedian. Say something.
He is a comedian. He's a freaking entertainer. You know like come on, people. Let's keep it all the way funky. Like let's really keep it funky. America is a business, and they have to put on a good show. So in order to put on a good show to keep the people entertained so they can do whatever they want to do, they have to hire good entertainment. And
He
Trump has
roasted.
been good entertainment for a
He roasted
long
somebody.
time.
Yeah, that's true.
This
He
is this
roasted
is
somebody real funny. Like,
so this is a game. This is a game. Like people, if y'all were to just start learning law language, get
mhm.
the black law dictionary, start learning the law language.
Why?
It will blow your mind of how much of a game this is. It's a game.
As far as the game of the America, yeah,
Yeah.
but when you look like this, like for example, when people say, "Oh, you gotta start reading the black," like this guy was telling me that shit.
Well,
I'm
that's
sitting
one
there,
book.
nigga, I
There's many
study that
books to
shit because
read.
I studied that in school. I had political science class, and all they do is talk about the Black Laws Dictionary and stuff like that. And I think it's very important so people can understand English language because a lot of words actually mean something different in the Black Laws Dictionary. Because a lot of English language has two meanings. So depending on how it's being phrased or put in a
Well,
sentence or whatever book you're reading out of, actually have a different meaning for each word because every word has its root word. It has a root. Like sometimes the answer is actually in the word because they got the root meaning in there, but we don't really pay attention to it because we're not
Well,
trained
look,
to.
look at it. Look at it this way. Just
Yeah.
like when you have your friend group, right, and y'all will have your own language, like the 5%ers. You
Mm-hmm.
know, 5%ers they speak with the supreme mathematics, right? They speak with the supreme alphabet and everything. So you can have a whole conversation in the supreme mathematics, and nobody, if somebody doesn't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about, you
they
have
don't.
your
They
own
gonna
language,
know.
and you can do
Yeah.
whatever you want to these people because they don't understand what you're talking about, and it's the same exact thing with the law language. Like the
That's
language of
true.
law is the language that they use to basically f people over, like hard.
Yeah.
Like that's what they're using is that language. And when you learn it and they know that you know, if you go into court and like you have these people that are becoming naturalized and claiming their sovereignty and stuff, and they're studying all this stuff, and now once they go in the courtroom and if they say certain things, the judge automatically knows that this person is knowledgeable.
Knows.
They
Yeah.
already know, like,
Yeah.
shit,
That's
they
true.
know the game.
No, you're
So
100% right.
Yeah.
No, no,
You're right.
you're 100%
Yeah.
right. But here's the problem: even though that judges are fully aware that you know your true rights, your true gift as sovereignty to this Americas, these Americas, United States or whatever, they still going to destroy you in the courtroom. Meaning that you're going to lose your case. And then when people say they want to get it transferred to federal, are you serious? I see somebody get their shit transferred to the federal and got killed. They had to get a nigga time in jail. I'm like, oh, I quit. Screw nationalizing. Because he the first. Because here's the thing. Everybody I know that talks about jurisdiction always bring up jurisdiction, 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 and now they get transferred to the right jurisdiction and they kill them. What's the help? What you gonna do from there? If they transfer you to the jurisdiction that you think is right, and then when you go to that court and they kill you there, what's the next step from there?
yeah, that's
I
what that's
always
what I'm
see
saying.
people try to get to the second step, which is getting a transfer to the right jurisdiction. The right court system has to be able to prosecute you because you're in the wrong courts and you don't subscribe to the city courts or the
Yeah, but
state courts
this
or whatever.
but even you saying that, a lot of people they don't understand what you just said. And
Yeah.
the whole point is educate, 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 educate.
Mm-hmm.
Read
Yeah.
books, listen to books, go on YouTube. Like yo, YouTube is YouTube Academy. You can learn anything and everything that you want to know on YouTube. You don't
You
even gotta
sign your
sit and
rights.
read a book.
You sign your rights away when you're filling out a drive. When you fill out an application to get a driver's license, you're actually waiving your rights right there because you're not
They
traveling.
own you. They
You're not
own your
traveling.
car. That's why
You're
you
not
gotta pay
traveling. You're
registration.
traveling. Basically, you're supposed to be able to travel without it being. If it's not in commerce, meaning that you're not here to make money, you're just traveling from one destination to another. You're supposed to freely travel on the road without any consequences because of the fact that you're just traveling because you're not doing anything to conducting business on this soil. But people think they need to go get a license, so they go get a license. And then what happens? Once you get that license, you get pulled over. Now you're subject
We
to their jurisdiction.
true,
That's why when you
true,
go to
but
court, that's why, and then certain states you go into, they understand that law. That's why they make you sign that you're going to pay in court. You ever notice that? Every state don't have that, but some states say we want you to sign. And if you don't sign, and they tell you, oh, if you sign, it's not a admission of guilt. It's just to say that you're going to pay in court and you acknowledge that you received the summons. Some people won't sign it, and guess what? They'll lock you up if you don't sign it right there in the spot. If you choose not to sign it, now you get locked up,
But
fingerprinted, and
the
prosecuted.
other downside, the people that, well, it's a few a few downsides for people that want to, travel that journey. Number
It's
one, you give up your
not
social
worth it.
security. You give up your
Yep.
social security. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, you better not have a job, because your job is reading all these books to understand all this shit, so that if you get into any shit, that you know how to get your way out of it. Like, you can have it. I'm not telling you not to work. I'm just saying, like, you have to be so well versed in these, just everything about that. It's yeah, like,
We could go even deeper. The
yeah. Here's
deeper
the
part,
license. Take the damn
and here's the
license.
deeper part, because let me tell you something. When I say I used to be this shit, I understood it enough to know that I'm not fucking with it. Another thing
It's too
too,
much. It's too
most
much.
private businesses, think about it. Every private business, people not even aware that they don't have to give a social security number to do business with you. Meaning that they can't discriminate because you're not going to provide a social security number, but they can offer you to pay a hefty down payment in order to do business. Meaning that, all right, you don't want to give me a social security number to open up an energy company at my house, my residence. All right, we need you to put $1,000 deposit. They could create their own rules and say, okay, well, we don't need the social security number, but you have to give us $1,000 profit, a deposit. So
Listen,
every business, and even when you get pulled up by the police and ask you, "Oh, what's your social security number?" I'm like, "Nigga, I ain't giving that shit to you. You gonna mess my credit up?" When I get in other states, because think about it, other states, they be asking for their social. I'm like, and these dudes be giving it. I'm like, y'all niggas is
why
fools,
would it?
because it's
I don't even know.
federal. Social security is federal. It's not meant for you to
Yeah.
give it to anybody. It's actually just your identification number with the government, meaning where you at in the government and what's your position in the
Also,
government. That's all it is.
if people
Social
don't
status.
know, um, in order to even travel domestically soon, everybody's gonna have to get what's called a real
Well,
ID.
I do. I got
So
one.
yeah, everybody, you got to go to DMV and upgrade your ID to the real ID if you plan on traveling, even domestically. So that's another thing. But yeah, I forgot my train of thought because I was listening to what you were saying
But you
about.
can use that, but that real ID is good at certain countries and seaboards. So you can go to certain seaborders and other countries, and they accept the real ID. It's not so popular at the moment, but certain
It's gonna
countries,
get popular. Yeah, it's gonna get
like you
popular.
go to I think they allow you to do Canada again because before they took it off. But I believe you probably, don't quote me on this, go research it. You could probably go to Canada and use your real ID to be able to get in without using a passport. So the whole idea of it is to make your information available for international purposes. So you could be researched. And that's just a way to keep track of you when you go to other countries and stuff like that too. That's just a
So,
more effective
so
way.
since you just saying that,
Mhm.
they got this thing where the ladies that voted for Harris
Mhm.
and everything, they get in text messages talking about they're gonna be slaves and stuff. But
Oh, the
it's only
racist
going to
text
ladies.
messages that people
Yeah,
getting. It went
yeah,
from us getting like 100 text messages a day talking about vote, give money, to now there's people getting random text messages, racist
yeah.
ass text messages, talk about, oh yeah, welcome to you now picking cotton,
Cotton,
some type of
yeah.
shit that I
A
How
seen.
much you
brown
paying
van,
though? If you pay
a
me more
brown
than
van.
I work hard now. So if you trying to pay me more
This
than
is
I
what
make
I'm
now,
saying. Like, this is what I was talking about. The battery is on full
Yeah.
in
Uh-huh.
these motherfuckers' backs.
But
Like,
they said that somebody probably hacked the voting list,
I
and
thought about that too because they said a lot of
but
the
they
voting
just sending
machines
it
was
to
having.
ladies,
And
no
listen,
man.
people, this is all speculation. I'm not saying it was rigged. The American people have spoken, but I'm just saying what I heard on the news when they was talking about how the voting machines had some kind of errors and they got fixed, and they kept on happening all over the place. They kept on talking about it. And remember, it's still a computer. So
well, that and the
See,
fact that there's so many people that did not vote. You know,
yeah,
nah,
and
but it's
plus,
more.
I think Biden stole the election from Trump anyway. So I think it just is go around and come back now.
Really?
So
Look at Giuliani right now. You know why Giuliani
yeah.
has to pay all that
Ooh,
money? Because
Giuliani.
Giuliani been going all over. He lost his law license. That's why I say it wasn't stolen. He lost his law
It
license. They
wasn't
can't
stolen.
produce. They can't
I
produce
don't believe
shit.
that was stolen
60
at all.
failures. They failed 60 times. They tried their best to say that was stolen, but they couldn't produce no
You
evidence.
got to remember the
And the
climate
reason
back
why,
then.
as attorney, you're not allowed to just keep on putting out all these baseless accusations because you'll lose your bar license. And guess what? You need to Google how many attorneys lost their bar license fucking with Trump.
Yeah.
Giuliani is
I
just the
mean,
latest one that did the situation with the two women lying and saying that they did some fraud with the election. But guess what?
Yeah.
They chasing him. They already went to his house
Oh
and
yeah.
cleared out his house. They trying to
Yeah.
find out that vintage
his bank
Mercedes Benz that he's
accounts.
driving around in.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
you got to remember the climate back then. Like, because of people that was so upset that Trump was even in office, and then how he handled everything with the pandemic and everything. Like, the turnout for that election was crazy. Like, everybody came out to vote. You got people that couldn't even walk that found a way to get to vote. They was not playing. They was like, "Oh, we gonna get this motherfucker out," but then they got lazy this year.
It was mad. Think about it. It was mad unemployed people. So what you could do? Vote. You got nothing else better to do. Might as well go vote, right?
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was definitely it's been an eventful week, and I'm gonna go with you on the optimism side of it. But more importantly, and I'm gonna close with this. Understand that the one and only thing that you have control over in this life is what you think and what you believe. And what you think and what you believe is going to affect the way you feel, which is going to affect the experience that you have from whatever it is that you are observing. So we could all look at a situation and say that it's a negative situation, and now you're going to have a negative experience of that. And the whole point is that if you truly care about yourself, if you truly love yourself and you care about the way you feel, you will purposely put yourself in a more positive feeling space. Because look at it this way: whether you're looking at the darkness or whether you're looking at the light, they are going to exist simultaneously. So why not just lean towards the positive side? Why not? Like, what's the worst thing that could happen? You feel good? You're happy? Because all the fucked up shit's gonna be happening anyway, whether you pay attention to it or not. And this is part of the reason why, me personally, I don't even watch the news. I live on Staten Island. They over here telling me about people that got shot in the Bronx. Why do I need to know that? I don't need to know that.
That's not even where you're living, right? Yeah.
It's like I don't. I really
that's
don't
just
need
Tuesday
to know that.
when it comes to
You know, the
Bronx.
people
Like,
tell me,
to
"Oh,
that's
I need to be informed. I need to be informed." No, you
Of
are
what,
so
right?
addicted to feeling bad that you think that you have to pay attention to the bad news that's going on. Like, there's a lot of really good news going on right now. Like, this little kid just made a soap that helps to cure freaking skin cancer. You know what I mean? Like, that helps to treat skin cancer.
I heard about that.
Yeah,
Right?
there's somebody right now that that they're making. There's that gentleman out there that's creating water out of air. You know, like, there's so much good news going on in the world, and the whole point is that you have to understand the power that you have. Your attention, your words, your thoughts, all that stuff is your literal power. People say, "Oh, you know, you're giving away your power." Yes, you're giving away your power when you choose to focus on the things that you don't want. And if you really love yourself and you care about yourself, I'm going to leave it with this. Please choose to go more on the positive side of things. There's always a silver lining. I don't care what anybody says. I'm here 20 years after surviving stage 4 cancer. Why? Because I had this exact mindset that I'm telling y'all about right now. Make the fucking best of it and know that everything is going to work out and you're going to be all right. So with that,
that's the whole key right there. Still live your life and stop worrying about other bullshit that you can't.
Don't sweat the small stuff, man. Like, stop taking life so seriously. Just do your best to enjoy your life. Focus on the things that makes you happy. Focus on the things that make you grateful, and do that more out of your day than not. If you got 16 hours of a day, usually for some, that, you know, people that sleep 8 hours, but you're awake for 16 hours of the day, why not spend at least 10 of those hours focusing on the things that make you feel good rather than
30
spending 10 of those hours focusing
30
on all the
seconds.
bullshit going on. You know what I mean? So with that being said, everybody, I hope y'all enjoyed another episode of Awareness Academy 411. I'm your girl, Wendy Zizzo. We here with Nappy Red and Kirk the Jerk. Peace until we see y'all next week. Peace.